Good morning, and welcome to episode 36 of Getting Rich. I'm your host, Rich Checkan, president of Asset Strategies International, and today is Wednesday, July 21st, 2021. You'll notice a little bit of change in the background here today. I'm recording live from Rapid City, South Dakota, where we are getting set to start Freedomfest, Mark Skousen's largest gathering of free minds. It starts today and runs through Saturday night. We'll be discussing gold versus Bitcoin and a few other things as part of the activities this week. Last week, participated in Rick Rule Investments Natural Resources Symposium, and I got to tell you, the consensus last week from all of the experts was that this commodity supercycle, precious metals bull market are in full effect, that the inflationary pressures that we expect will continue and will be far worse than what's being told to us and anticipated by the powers that be. Despite all that, last week, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell came out and doubled down, saying there is no question inflation is not going to be an issue, and we are not moving ahead with cutting back on tapering. We're not going to raise interest rates. Everything is under control. I don't agree with that, but if you look at the performance in the market this past week, it seems like the market took that in stride and they said, hey, let's go ahead and continue investing in stocks. All three indices are having good weeks. They believe the punch bowl remains. The party rages on. But for precious metals, we see a bit of a pullback. So let's get to those prices. For gold, we're down to 1802.90 this morning from 1816.10, down 0.75%, and that's the best performing of the precious metals this past week. Silver was down $1 to 25.22 from 26.22. That's a drop of nearly 4%. Platinum was down to 1,078 from 1,127 last week. That's over a 4% drop. And the big loser this week was Palladium, down 6% from 227.44 from 29.18. With gold pulling back less than silver, the gold-silver ratio has moved up to 71.73 from 69.49, and the US dollar continues to show a little bit of strength at 93.04 from 92.65, but it is still well below a bull market reading, which would be 95 and climbing, not sitting pat just under 95 by a couple percentage points. So the markets are reacting in a way that they believe the party is going to continue. Stocks are in fashion and metals are not needed, so to speak. I think that's great. It gives you an extended buying opportunity. It gives you an opportunity to buy a little better than you could have even last week, and it allows you to buy precious metals, and you're going to need them. Let's face it, inflation. I agree with Mark Skousen's comments last week that 5% is a joke, that you need to be looking for what we saw in the 1970s, double-digit inflation. I think that's where we're going, and your best antidote by far is gold and silver. So I'd like you to like us on the YouTube channel and subscribe. Leave your comments and questions for us to answer on the air like we did last week from Luis. Go ahead and follow ASI through all the social media channels. Subscribe to our monthly newsletter and our twice-weekly alerts. And please don't ever forget that getting rich starts with keeping what's yours.